Who is Kephrii, and why is he important? Kephrii is an Overwatch Twitch streamer who is a top 500 Widowmaker main. I'm here today talking and making this video because I believe, and I feel like a lot of other people believe, that Kephrii should be in the Overwatch League. Kephrii's been trying to get into the Overwatch League for a while, and he has not been getting in. And it's mainly due to the controversy that comes with him and all his past controversies that I feel like the Overwatch League just doesn't want to deal with. I'm not going to go too much into his controversies, but if you want to look up a bigger story of Kephrii's whole background and a little bit more about his controversies, there is a video where Jane interviews Kephrii, Jane and Lemon Kiwi, and it's on Jane's YouTube channel, and I'll link it in the description. But anyway, Kephrii's had a couple controversies with both players that are currently in the Overwatch League, coaches. He's had a lot, but I feel like a lot of it's undeserved. So, the main reason I feel coaches don't want Kephrii is they feel like it'll reflect bad on their team or the league in general, or that they don't think he'll click with his other teammates, which I don't think that part's true at all. So, what the league's been doing is setting up a lot of walls for him to get in, making him a lot harder for him to get in than it should be. Kephrii has been given, as far as I know, 0 tryouts by any teams, which is ridiculous considering he's a top 500 well-known Widowmaker. You'd think he'd get at least 1 tryout, but I don't believe he has. I could be wrong on this, but I don't think he has. And Kephrii even tweeted at the new DC team, because he's a DC local, asking for a tryout, and then he got a lot of hate for that, saying he has to go through contenders and grind his way through like everyone else. So what did Kephrii do? He said okay, and he went and played in Korea for a month in contenders and did very well. His team made it all the way to the playoffs, and they ended up losing, but Kephrii only lost 1 game, and that was his playoffs game. Before that, he was undefeated, and he was doing very well.
Self-destruct up in the air, not able to get that headshot onto the D-Mech member there. Nice find on Mushroom, though. You're happy to take that. Kephrii's pretty safe here for the time being. Pressure is on Giant to be getting the kills, but they're just surrounded, taking so much damage on all sides. If anyone pops out for too long, Kephrii finds them. Guillaume got even shot T1's feet up from under the cart. That's such an unfortunate way to die. But the
unattended, and he's getting so much free damage. As soon as they try and pressure out water, Kephrii is unattended and he gets so much free damage. No matter who you go on, somebody is shooting you for free. Somebody is doing way too much damage. Somebody's picking up the kills.
The reality is, Giant's Goats is just not equipped for this kind of composition on this kind of map with all the ways that globally.
Now it's all Kephrii.
Position and play it, and exactly, now it's all Kephrii. They focus on water, Kephrii gets the work done, the cap's going to come through.
They're just tag teaming in and out. One time it's water all over the kill feed, then it's Kephrii all over the kill feed. They share that moment, they share the spotlight so well, and for Giant Esports, they're running out of ideas. Saijin God, he's getting desperate, he wants to counter-snipe, but can you really counter-snipe Kephrii here? That is such a dangerous prospect.
This is the first we've seen of Saijin God on this as well, so it's going to be very, very tough to, I mean, even just measure up. The fact that he's not played it thus far,
that's why you don't do it.
Hasn't even fired 1 shot yet, and he is dead.
So now that Kephrii's back, he's still not getting any offers, he's not getting looked at, and it's for the reasons I just mentioned, but I seriously think Kephrii needs to be put in the Overwatch League, and the teams are making a big mistake, and they need to get over this whole controversy stuff. I feel like a lot of people have kind of let that go and forgot about it by now. It's happened a long time ago, and the whole part about him not clicking with players, I don't think that's necessarily true, because I feel like Kephrii would try and get along with them. If anything, it'd maybe be the other players not liking him, and that would cause a rift, but that's not Kephrii being the problem then, that's the other players. Anyway, this is a short video because I'm sure there's lots of stuff about how either Kephrii is a horrible person or a good person, he should get in the league or whatever, but I just thought I should give my 2 bits on it, and you know, Kephree's very good. Here are the pros and cons, I think, of why he should get into the league. The pros are he's bested pros numerous times on his streams, YouTube videos. He's played against them, some of the top Widowmakers. He can hold his ground against Overwatch League players and even do better than them a lot of the time. Kephrii has a very good game sense, and he's very smart about the way he approaches the game and plays the game, and tactical, comes with a lot of strategies, and when he gets in a pro setting, he's can be very talkative, and he could be almost a team leader, be a shot caller for his team, and really kind of help lead them in that way as well. And he's insanely mechanically good. He hits some crazy Widowmaker shots, like insane, and that's what you need in the Overwatch League. Kephrii could make a carry player. He could be a carry player in the right moments. And Kephrii is primarily a Widowmaker main, but he has a pretty large hero pool. Lately he's been playing a lot of Torbjorn, Mei, Symmetra, and Ashe. He's been getting really good at all those characters, and he plays plenty of characters. Sombra, Tracer, I mean, he plays a lot of DPS. He even plays some tank. But he's primarily a Widowmaker player, and that's what he would get picked up for, I feel like, mainly. And he would come with all his other character talents. And Kephrii has a fairly big following on both Twitch and YouTube, and that's a big fan base that would come with him to whatever team picks him up. Thus, that team gains a big fan base, and then that's more money for the team. I mean, the only con I see here is what I've mentioned before, people that aren't familiar with his controversies re-bringing that up and maybe bringing a bad name to a team brand or something, but I don't see that being the case at all, and I really don't. I mean, there's been controversies in all sports all the time. There was even some in the first league of the Overwatch League, and people got over those fast. Nothing happened, whatever. And the whole relationship thing, I just don't see that being a problem like a lot of teams worry there will be. So, yeah, I really, really think Kephrii should get picked up by some team, or at least given a tryout. I mean, at least given a tryout, if not picked up. And so, yeah, I think that's all I gotta say on the matter, at least for now, but you should go check out Kephree's stream and YouTube if you don't. I'll link those in the description, as well as the Jane interview that I really think you should watch, because that says a lot more about Kephrii, and I think you'll get a whole new perspective on Kephrii. And, yeah, let's just hope. He's got a month. Let's hope someone gets it together, gives him a tryout, and picks him up. Overwatch League, let's get it together. Thanks. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.